Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. It's time for my September Have I Read It? So stay tuned. So if you haven't watched the video that I did last month where I did a start of a reaction and revisiting old haul series, I'll link that up here for you to go and check out. But essentially what it is I watched my very first book haul on my channel and went through and saw what I've read, what I'd unhauled, what I hadn't read, and anything that I still had that I hadn't read I was supposed to read in the month of August. Now, as I'm filming this, it is currently August 26th, so I do have a couple of days remaining. And with that being said, I completed 3 out of the 6. I completed Frozen, Sleepy Hollow, and The Apprentice Witch. But I'm currently reading The Hearts We Sold, and I'm actually really enjoying it. And then I have not read these. So I did actually start More Than Memories very early in the month, and I read like the first, like the prelude and the chapter 1. And I wasn't really a big fan of the writing style, so I kind of put this one on the back burner and was like, you know, if I don't get to it, meh. And Stolen is the second book in the Frozen series, and I'm gonna save this one and move it on over to next month or September, because I have read the first in the series. I read Frozen, but I just couldn't get to this one. I may actually still try to get to this one by the end of this month because there are a few days left, but if not, I'll be reading it in September. And More Than Memories is getting unhauled. Ugh, I got something in my eye and it's driving me crazy. Okay, let me pull up my September book haul. Okay, so before I get started with this one, I wanted to kind of add to my rules, I guess. Okay, so I have some book hauls that were really huge. Really huge. And like I said in the last one, I would do multiple book hauls in a month. Sometimes, well actually most times, I would have like a regular book haul and a book outlet haul. And some months I even had multiple regular hauls. So I'm going to be limiting this to my regular hauls, not my book outlet hauls. And if I did more than one regular haul, I will include that in my Have I Read It for the month. However, because I may end up with like 30 books one month that I need to read, obviously I'm not going to be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is, if there are more than 10 books in a month that I haven't read, I'm going to limit what I need to read from that to just 10, and anything past the 10 will go into a stack that I will have to add to future months. So say this month there was 13 that I haven't read, then the first 10 are ones that I'll have to read in September. The last 3 will go into a stack, and if by chance I get done with all 10 of those in the month, I can continue reading from that stack. Or if I don't, those other 3 will go into, say, the next month. So if October I only have, let's say, 5 books that I haven't read, then I will add those 3 to it, since I won't have reached my maximum of 10. So that'll keep it where it doesn't get too out of control, I think. Also, I am still doing my Wheel of TBR, so I'm adding even more books than the 10 to that. And then I do readathons and stuff, so yeah. Also, I'm going to say for any series, I need to read the first book in that series that I haven't read. So if, say, I haul a 10 book series and I've read maybe the first 2 books in that series, I only have to read the 3rd book for that month. I don't have to read the other 7 in that series. Or if I haven't read any of them in that 10-book series, I have to read at least the 1st book. Now I can read more, but I have to read at least that one. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to put in my headphones and I'm going to scoot myself over a little bit so I can insert the video off to the side here, and we're going to get started. All right, here goes. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a massive book haul, so stay tuned. That intro music was fun. Let me start by saying thank you for clicking on my video. I hope you like it. If you do, give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. Okay, so first, a couple of announcements. Okay, let me skip the announcements. Now into the haul. Well, let's get started with the haul. Okay, so I'm currently reading Dorothy Must Die, and I've really enjoyed it. So I got the rest of the Dorothy Must Die series by Daniel Page. Okay, so this is funny that I was actually talking about a series. Okay, so I think I know I've read Dorothy Must Die, The Wicked Will Rise, and Yellow Brick War. I don't think I actually read The End of Oz, and I feel like I need to read The Yellow Brick War again, and I haven't read any of the stories, the little novellas. So of those 5, I've read 2. Let me go get the others. Okay, so here are these, and I actually have another one of these, so there's a volume 3, and I haven't read it either. So I have to read at least The End of Oz. What I'm probably gonna do is actually reread the entire series and get to this. These will wait, but I will stick them in the pile for future, just because I do have to read only the first one. Okay, so I'll stick that right there. And if you don't know, Dorothy Must Die is a Wizard of Oz retelling, and it's fabulous, and I love it. And, well, we end up with another girl that has to go to Kansas to stop Dorothy because Dorothy has gone back to Oz and wreaked havoc. I know I'm missing the volume 1 of the stories, but I have ordered it. It just hasn't arrived yet. So I have those, and oh, so apparently what I hauled, hold on. So apparently what I hauled there was actually volumes 2 and volume 3, and I say that I had ordered volume 1 and it just hadn't arrived yet. So we'll see volume 1 come up in a future haul. All right, next is Heartless by Melissa Meyer. I have read Heartless and I love it. That was like a 5-star book for me. So it's an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and it's about how the Queen of Hearts became who she is. And the next book we have is The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. I have read this. I think I gave it like 3.5 stars. It was good. I'll probably read the second book, which I've actually bought in that series. It's literally what it says. It's about the first 5 people this man meets when he goes to heaven. And like, some people are big people in his life and others played a very small part, but it was like how he influenced their lives. Okay, next is another book I've heard a lot about. It's called A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. I have read A List of Cages. This book is about 2 boys named Adam and Julian. And Adam is working in the school psychology office. I think I gave that one 5 stars. Sort of a credit for school or something. And in comes Julian, and Julian is used to be a foster kid that Adam's family hosted. And Adam's super excited to see Julian, but there's things going on with Julian that I guess nobody knows about, and that's how the story unfolds. All right, skip ahead. All right, the next book that is in my stack here is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I have read that one. This month is going so much better than last month did. Yes, I have read that. I can't remember exactly what I rated it. I want to say like a 3.5. And it's about Monty and Percy going on their like grand European trip before having to settle down and become adults. And there is like a male-male romance, and it's all right. I know a lot of people absolutely love it. It was just okay for me. Let me skip ahead. All right, next we have Cure for the Common Universe by Christian McKay Heidecker. I have not read that. Hold on. Okay, got it right here. Honestly, I don't remember anything at all about this book, but I love the cover. Let's see. 16-year-old Jackson is being committed to video game rehab 10 minutes after meeting a living, breathing girl named Serena, who not only laughed at his jokes, but actually kind of sort of seemed excited when she agreed to go out with him. Okay, this is gonna be cute. I just love this cover too. I think it's really, really stinking cute. Okay, so I'll be reading that one. And I just love this cover. I just think it's so cute. Okay, skipping ahead. The next book is Entwined by Heather Dixon. I haven't read that one. At least I don't think I have. Oh, this is like a retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses. Okay. Okay, the next thing I have, actually two, is An Ember in the Ashes and A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir. I have read both of those and really like them. Though I haven't read the entire series, I have read those. And says, under the Martial Empire, defiance is met with death. Laia and her family do not challenge the Empire. They've seen what happens to those who do, but when Laia's brother is arrested for treason, she is forced to make a decision. In exchange for help from rebels who promise to rescue her brother, she will risk her life to spy for them from within the Empire's greatest military academy. Okay, what's next? The next book is Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes. This is something I got off of Thrift Books. Queen of Hearts. Have I read that? Hold on a second. Okay, I actually unhauled that one because I got a finished copy. So yeah, I can check that one off. I haven't read it yet, but I do have a finished copy. And that's another Alice in Wonderland retelling. Okay, next we have Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I have read that one, though I haven't read the entire series. And I'll probably have to reread that when it comes time to read more of the series, because I don't really remember a whole lot. I've also heard a lot about this book. It's called Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and I just, this cover, oh. I have read Caraval by Stephanie Garber and very much enjoyed that. I don't think I can't remember if I actually ever read Finale or not. I know I read Legendary, which is the second book. So far, I'm doing pretty good. I've got 10 that I haven't read, 1 that I've unhauled, and 10 that I have read, 1 that I unhauled, and 5 unread. Though of those 5, I only have to read these 3. So, not bad. Let's see what else we got. Next is Winter Song by S.J. Jones. I've read Winter Song. And that's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. The next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books Okay, the next 9 books, what? Nervous.
In my haul are from subscription boxes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I take that back. The one on top may have been in the subscription box at one time, but I actually ordered this on Amazon. And
Haven't read
this
that.
is a middle grade book, and I just thought it sounded really cute. I thought it was something that my son would really enjoy, and I figured I'd read it too. It's called Clicked by Tamara Ireland Stone.
Okay, so this is about a girl who creates an app at this girls' coding summer camp thing, and it's called Clicked. It kind of matches people together for like friendships or whatever, and it goes viral. It's a huge hit, but then there's a glitch that may expose everyone's secrets, and I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. Also, it shows like the leaderboards and stuff, which is interesting. And that is middle grade as well, so that should be a quick and easy read.
All right, the next ones are all from subscription boxes.
Okay, so a bunch of subscription box books.
All right, so these first 3 came in past Owl Crate boxes. So we have Hello Universe by Erin Entrada Kelly.
I have not read that. Okay, I don't really know what this is about. We have a shy boy, a clever girl, a girl that tells fortunes and reads the stars, and a bully. They're not friends, they don't go to the same school, but the bully pulls a prank on Virgil, the shy boy, and his guinea pig. And these 4 middle schoolers' lives collide in surprising and unexpected ways. Okay.
The next book we have is The Star Thief by Lindsay Becker.
I haven't read The Star Thief either. Okay, so Honoree's life as a maid is dull. She's daydreaming of like traveling the world, things like that, and everything changes when she catches 2 sailors ransacking the people she works for study, and she follows a mysterious girl with wings out into the night. Suddenly, she's whisked into the middle of a battle between the crew of a spectacular steamship and a band of mythical constellations. Interesting. Oh, goodness. So I'm up to 6 that I'm going to have to read. Okay. There's still a lot of books left to go.
Okay, then the next book also came in a past Owl Crate Junior, which is crazy to me because to me this does not seem like a middle grade book at all. It definitely looks like a YA book, and it's huge. This is York, and it's book 1 in the Shadow Cipher series by Laura Ruby, and this is just a gorgeous book.
I haven't read that either. Well, at least if I'm going to have a lot of books, a lot of them are middle grade. So let's see what this one's supposed to be about. It was 1798 when the Morningstar twins arrived in New York with a vision for a magnificent city, towering skyscrapers, dazzling machines, and winding train lines, all running on technology no one had ever seen before. 57 years later, the architects disappeared, leaving behind for the people of New York the old York cipher, a puzzle laden to the shining city they constructed, at the end of which was promised a treasure beyond all imagining. Interesting. All right. Whew, okay. Let's hope that I've read a lot of the ones that aren't middle grade that are coming up.
And then this book was in this month's Owl Crate Junior box. And it is called The Explorer by Catherine Rundle.
The Explorer by Catherine Rundle. Definitely haven't read that one. Okay, so this is about a boy named Fred who has always wanted to trek through the Amazon canopy, and, well, as he's flying past, he's thinking about how much he would have liked to do that, and then his plane crashes and he doesn't have a choice but to do that. So that's what that's about. Okay, so I'm up to 8 books already, and there's still more to go.
Okay, then we have the past regular Crate boxes that I also ordered from their past box thing. We have Eliza and Her Monsters.
I've read that one. I think that was a 5-star read for me. All right, skip ahead.
Next we have New World Rising, and I really like this cover.
I have not read that one though. Okay, let's see. This one says, since witnessing her parents' murder at the age of 11, Phoenix's only purpose in life has been to uphold her mother's dying words to be strong and survive. But surviving outside the walls, outside of the sanctuary, is more like a drawn-out death sentence. A cruel and ruthless city, Tartarus, is run by the tribes whose motto is simple: join or die. All right. Having to move up to this shelf because I don't have any more room down there. How many more books do I have? I think we're getting close to the end. There's only like about 4 minutes left in the video. Skip ahead.
And then we have The Sandcastle Empire by Kayla Olson.
I haven't read that one either. I started out so good with having read so many of them, and then it just went downhill. Let's see, this one says, before the war, Eden's life was easy. There was air conditioning, ice cream, and long days at the beach. Then the revolution happened and everything changed. That's all I'll read of that. Okay. Okay, so those are the 10 that I'll have to read, but let's see if I add any more to my little side stack.
And then in this month's Crate box, we have Before She Ignites by Jody Meadows.
I don't think I've read that. I've picked it up many times to read it, but I don't think I ever actually did read it. Hold on. Okay, little bit of info for this one. Before Mira Minkoba is the Hope Bringer. Since the day she was born, she was told she was special and all of that. But she does, it looks like she has OCD and crippling anxiety and is far too interested in dragons. After Mira discovers an explosive secret that challenges everything she and the treaty stand for. Betrayed by the very people she has spent her life serving, Mira is sentenced to the pit, the deadliest prison in the Fallen Isles. Alright. Hold on, my battery's dying. Let me change that out real quick. Okay, sorry if the angle changed. Let's see what's left. There can't be too much left. There's only like 2 minutes left in the video. Let me skip ahead.
I guess that is my total book haul for September.
Oh, that's everything. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus the these stories. So I'm going to move Before She Ignites to this pile. And if I can get through those, I can add these, or these can get pushed into October's. Though I have a feeling October's is probably going to be over 10 as well, just because I have seen that thumbnail. And on it, I have written really big, 40 plus. So next month, it's going to be crazy because I apparently hauled over 40 books. Yeah. Okay, so these are the 10 books that I'm going to have to read for this month's Have I Read It. I mean, half of them, literally 5 of them, are middle grade, so that'll be really helpful. And I'm also going to be participating in a middle grade themed readathon this month, so that works out well. So have you guys read any of these books? Did you like them? Did you not? Comment down below and let me know. Also, comment down below if there's anything that you think I should just put a pass on, or something that I should put a high priority on. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!